Hello and welcome. Alright, Corliss, this is what you have been after. I am thankful that you are patient on the delays, but let's get this video up and let's get you rolling, especially within your one Scarlett account that you can see here. So I've gone ahead and added all the main vital important web pages that we need to use and likely cross-reference and all of that fun stuff. When it comes to the social calendar, I'm uploading photos that I downloaded from the website onto my separate hard drive that I use. There are over like 1,700 photos, so there's a lot. I know you as well have your own photos, so the social calendar should be one of the easier things for you to plan out. It will just be the text copywriting and making sure we're aligned with the keywords that we will have to work with in the future. But we will get to the website editor, but let's get to your inbox first. It is one Scarlett Marketing mail, quote unquote. That's just kind of what I have it as, but this way we can keep our assets together and we don't have to separate Google Drives and all of that. This account of course is yours, but yeah, so as you see here you will get unbiased reporting. So we just created the new profile, launched it, you own it. This account, same thing, is an owner's account, and then when we talk next I will add your pdequipment@gmail.com or your Corliss email. Whatever you prefer. I think we're going to go with the PD one, as obviously that's where a lot of your leads are going to, and we can talk about redirecting leads to this email as well, for no reason other than to see it twice and also make sure that you follow up, because I know I've dealt with a lot of busy people, and sometimes that one that slips is the one that's actually excited and ready to buy right now, but we will go over all of that after. This sendable trial, I will cover that. Don't worry about anything like that. I'll leave it in there for you to clear out. I'll actually mark this one as unread for you. This is the email saying the website's up. I tagged your email, and you also got this to the other email we're using. Same thing, you're now an owner of PD equipment from Google Business Profile, and these are just tips Gmail will send you that you can go through, but that's just your Gmail, and that is right here. So now we are going to close this tab and we're going to go to the wonderful website editor. You know the password and everything. The password there is, it shows you a shortened version of what it is, so you obviously don't know. But as you can see here right off the bat, I give you the site overview. You can see the domain. We can even preview the site here. Well, let me open that in a new tab. It won't. So we'll go through that after, because I have to actually go into it. The last 7 days. So you can see here, unbiased stats. This is just from the website itself. As you can see, you've tested the forms and everything. That is good. I did test the forms before, but I deleted them. These are all now going to your email that I will blur out in the video if I do post this on my YouTube channel. But you can see here, you can go into your full stats. You can see I tested the click to call, but obviously you have 2 in the past week, or that's another caller, but that would be rather ambitious, but that is why we are posting as much as we are. And then again, we will go through and I will also talk about the social media calendar and how I'm gonna double up on posting, because I know we talked about, you mentioned costs, so I'm gonna double down on what we're doing, which is not gonna double your cost, but we're just gonna get the content out twice as fast, or at least 25% faster than what normally would happen, because I understand where you are coming from. But as you can see here, you can see the page views. You could even check out these pages, see what page it is. It's really that simple, but you can see the bounce rate. Obviously we want to lower that, but the exit rates on these pages are low, which is good. This one I will figure out the URL, because that got jumbled in the domain transfer. Anything else get jumbled? This got jumbled in the domain transfer, so I will fix all those links for you. That'll be done before next week. So I know there are a few other things we have to do first. But this isn't a stats based. I know you wanted to get to the editing, so get to the editing. Okay, fine. So if we come back to the main site overview here, I want to show you everything, but let's stay focused. If you just go to edit, the editor will load for you. Give it a second. There's quite a bit in the editor itself. So we will start with the top-down theme. Don't worry about that. Don't really touch that. Any colors have been customized in. The theme helps, but I wouldn't touch any colors on the theme. We will go through how to change text and all that stuff. But if you want to access your different pages, on the left-hand sidebar here, just hit Pages. There's Home, Heavy Trucks, and you can see all of the main headers that appear here. If you want to access a page below the Heavy Trucks, I know it all looks like one big button, but there's actually different buttons within this buttonception there, but you want to click the down arrow, and then you can see there's the secondary category of headers that match here. And then if you can see, it teases you. And right here, if you click the arrow again, now you have all of these pages. So say you want to go in and edit a heavy truck. Actually, let's make it more challenging. Let's go for an excavator. Actually, a motor grader. Snow season, right? So we'll go down, we'll click our down arrows. This is under heavy equipment. So what I did was down arrow, scroll down, see motor graders there. And then I'm on this page. The page you are on will be highlighted in this nice orange, red, I swear I'm colorblind sometimes, color there. And then that's fine. You can close this. That's fine. If you want to access it again, just hit Pages. And if you scroll down again, it'll highlight the page you're on. I prefer to close this. If you close it by accident, don't panic. Just hit Pages. They're all here. They're not going anywhere. I swear. So say you wanted to adjust the price here. So there's two types of text on this website. I wish you could see my hands. I'm doing two. But if you scroll down, so the first type, this is your HTML content that I'll show you how to do. But down here, when we go to the description, this is all just free text. So you can just go in here and click and then edit as if you were sending an email. When you are done, click the confirm. I always like to click out of the box just to make sure, pardon me, that the text is for sure saved. And then what you want to do is I always preview first. So you can see everything, see all the prices matching. Check everything, photos, yeah, it's all there. Go back and then you would hit republish. I didn't change anything, so I'm not going to republish the site. But that is your first type of text. If you want to edit this type of text, this is where you might get a little confused, but don't be that confused. It's easier. So if it's in brackets, just leave it alone. Okay, so this is the stuff you don't really want to touch. This text itself, you can edit this text to say whatever you would like. It says for sale $359,000. You can edit that price to whatever you want, but I wouldn't touch these. If we want in a future video, I can go through how to basically structure it easily, just simple enough that Google can pick it up and give you what you need, and you don't have to it's very simple. So to access that, you just click into the text and then this will come up. So if you want to change the text here, we'll just call it grader 2 just for this. Make sure you hit update and then it'll be updated, and then you can see the 2's in there, but obviously we don't want the 2, so we will get that out of the title and hit update again. And then of course just preview, make sure it matches, back to editor, and then you would hit republish. Now if you want to add a new unit to the page, actually dial that back, we'll do that in a second. Photos, what about the photos? Okay, simple. It's just like the text below. Click the photo here, and then you have all of the images right here. You can add images here. So when I downloaded the photos, I named them by each truck. As you can see, not a shot at you. These are just the photos you sent me that just have images. But if you type up like 2015 Freightliner, you can see there this one appears, and then all the photos for that unit will come up, and then you can just check that way. That'll be the easier way. But yeah, those are photos. Upload those. You can put links on gallery images, but for this it doesn't really serve a purpose unless you're trying to irritate like a mobile user, because if they click the link for a contact form, it's just going to irritate them. You don't want to have them clicking back to the page 7, 8, 9 times. They'll look down here, see the text, and then they'll see the contact form, and they will go from there. 1 second. Alrighty. I think that is all we need to do for right now. The new pages, as you see here, I have a unit demo page. This is the page I decided to model it after. We can add in other stuff after, but I mean, this just gives you the base for what you need, and then this information you would sub out, and then, so, sorry, I should probably show you. To duplicate it, you click the settings button right here, hit duplicate, and then I just copy and paste. So copy the unit you want to put in there, the name, paste it as the title, hit duplicate, and then all you have to do to substitute the information for the unit is same process. Click in here, what's the unit title, replace it with the new truck, what's the title, place it with the new truck, what's the price, replace with the new price, and then what's the specs, replace the name of the truck with the specs, and then you just hit update again. And then if you scroll down, that updates all that text. And then if you scroll down, same thing here, just click here, change the name of the truck, keep the unit photos in there because that's describing what it is, hit update. To upload your photos, click the PD photo, and then upload images, and then upload all of them here. What I like to do when I'm inserting images on a page is always go into full view mode, because then you can see all of the pictures and make sure that you got every single one and you don't miss anything. And then this text, same thing, replace it, leave the description of the unit specifications, hit paste, and then update it. And then from this one, just go in here, go over all the text, and then paste your new text in that you would have copied from your description in your Word file, because you're well organized. I commend you for that. That is very good. Makes both our lives easier, and mostly yours. And then the contact form here, if you wish to update it to the new unit, is there. What I would recommend if you're doing this contact form is, say you're adding a new articulated dump truck, I would go to this page here, because all the text box, sorry, all the contact form is already completed. I would click on it, settings, copy it, and then I would copy it, and then you can go down here to the unit demo page, which would be your new rename page. Right click on the current thing that's there, hit paste, and then you would, oops, let's move that up one actually. Cool. Then you would see the trucks here, and then you would add in the new unit. How you do that is you would go to the unit interested in, you would go add option, and then you would type in the new unit description, add in the price, and then hit save, or it saves automatically. Click out. And then what you're going to want to do is, because you added a new contact form for basically every articulated dump truck, you're going to want to copy this, and then you're going to want to put that on every single page here individually and replace the contact form that's on there, because right now they're not synced, and that is an automation that we will look into, but it doesn't really exist at a price point that we're looking for right now. But then you want to paste it on all of those, including the main page articulated dump trucks, so it has all the updated units and the correct linking. So here, and then as well here on the list content of like all the units, you would add it again. Click in here, you would add the new item name, the new item description, and then you would link it to the page you just created. Then what you would do after that is you would save it, and then you would right click and copy it, and then you would put this description on every single page under the view more used articulated dump trucks. You would right click here and you would paste. and then you have to do that for all the pages here, including the new page, to make sure every data point matches and all the links are set. So that is it for that one. Contact forms, pricing. Okay, we'll go into SEO in another video, but that is essentially the quick version of how to use the website editor and how you can use your email to log into these tools automatically, because when you log into this, all of your information is saved and auto-synced. So I'm using passwords that you have sent me, or it's something specific to you, and you can change them at any time. But I mean, we're going to be both working in this simultaneously, so there's no reason to. But I always like to give my clients the option to, because you know, you need that freedom and that control, because it is your business at the end of the day. So that's why it's there. I thank you for your time, Corliss, and please email me any and all questions you have. And for those watching on YouTube, please subscribe and let me know what you want to see more of. All right, take care.